Good evening. Did you think I forgot about you? I did. I was just kind of sitting here thinking, what am I doing? Oh, I didn't do my video yet. But today is Monday, December 9th, and we have one birthday. Today is Carlita. Oh, Carlita, you're the only one, and the only one I had to remember, and I can't remember your last name. And it is important because you gave me your last name. So let me go look at it, and I'll be right back. And as I was leaving you, I thought to myself, I know what her last name is. It's Taylor. But I thought I better check and double check and triple check, just like Santa Claus does, just to make sure. But it is. It's Carlita Taylor's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carlita. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, do you want to know what's more important than getting the last name right? It's getting the first name right. It's not Carlita. It's Carlisa. K-A-R-L-I-S-A. Carlisa. See? Why couldn't you have an easy first name? Your last name is Taylor. That's easy to pronounce. Carlisa. Carlisa. Carlisa? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carlisa. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carlisa. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, somewhere in that whole mess of everything, I hopefully got it right. I hope you have a happy, happy birthday. K-A-R-L-I-S-A, Taylor. I know, I screwed that up. It's late. I have no excuses other than it's late. Well, I hope I said your name right. And thank you, Edie, for telling me that I said it I don't know how many times, but I did finally pronounce her name right. Lewinsky. Luneski. I know I should have quit while I was ahead. Luneski. Yeah. I'll never get it right, Edie. I should have just left it alone. What did I do today? Well, I went Christmas shopping. Jim and I both left at the same time. He went to leave to do his Christmas shopping. I went and left to do my Christmas shopping. I told you that Sebastian's shirt, I got the wrong size, and so I brought that back and switched it around. And then I went and I got Alyssa's stuff. And then my online deliveries have been coming on a regular basis today, so I had to keep going outside to bring them in. The way my house is, I'm kind of set back somewhat, so unless someone's actually following a delivery truck, you can't see the packages on my porch. And I do have a Ring doorbell. Not that matters, because David has a Ring doorbell at his house, and he saw some kid come up to his house and steal his basketball right off the porch. And he knows who it is because he lives right in his little condominium. He looks at their condominiums, but they're rented condominiums. And so he knows exactly who it was. And he said, you know what? I guess the kid needed the basketball. So he kind of just let him have it. But he says if he would have taken something off my truck, I would have been over there. But anyway, so I do have a Ring doorbell. And so I did that. And then what else did I do? Oh, I made my cookies for my cookie collab that I'm doing with Joan, Edie, and Kim on Saturday, I think it is, the 14th. I made a cranberry white chocolate chip cookie that has oatmeal in it. And I have to tell you, they came out really well. They come out really nice. Although like I always mess. I know everybody says I'm really hard on myself because I'm not really crafty or anything like that. I'm a pretty good cook. I think some things I can bake. I told you I can't make biscuits to save my soul. And they're already prepared. You just pop them out of a can, put them on a cookie sheet, and pop them in the oven. Can't get any easier than that. And they're either underdone or overdone or burnt, or I just can't. For the life of me, I can't do a biscuit. But anyway, so I made the cookies, and it was supposed to make 2 dozen cookies, and I made 1.5 dozen because I didn't make them. I made them too big, I guess. But they did taste good. They really did. So I'm going to wrap them up and hold them because I have company coming this weekend. Hopefully they'll last till then. I had 2 cookies. And then we went to Sebastian's basketball game. I'll show you a little clip at the end. He actually played a little bit more today. He never got a basket. I think he got 2 rebounds, but oh my God, this team was good, and they were tall. Even when Sebastian's teams put their hands up, like when you put the hands up to block the things, they just shot over their hands. It's like Get out of the way, you little puny. Get out of the way, because Sebastian's team, and Sebastian's pretty tall, and there was kids taller than the kid that was guarding Sebastian was even taller than Sebastian, and Sebastian's taller than me, and they're middle school. It's like, oh my gosh, they're so tall, but they lost 31-18. Which I'm surprised they even got 18 points, to be honest, because this team was just outclassed them all every which way. I mean, they couldn't even go man on man blocking them because they were so tall. They had to have 2 or 3 of their players, and then it was easy for them to pass off, and then the kid would go in for a layup, and it was kind of sad to see. But Sebastian had a good time. I got him in action, but not really. I don't know if I got him dribbling the ball the one time when he was coming back up the court. Because he did get a couple rebounds and bring him back up the court, but he's not a shooter. I don't know what position he plays. I don't know the positions, I know the positions in football, but basketball not so much. Baseball, obviously, I know, and I don't really like baseball, but I like playing baseball, so I do know the positions in baseball. But basketball, I know a forward in the center. That's the only 2 I know. But anyway, he whatever he is, he's more of a setup kind of a guy, not the going in for the basket kind of a guy. I know there's probably a name for that position, but I don't know what it is. And then so Shannon got there with Oliver towards the end of the game, so I saw Oliver for a quick minute. And obviously Danny was there. I sat with Danny. Brian, Sebastian's dad, was sitting way up high. I waved to him. I go, "You're too high up there for me." I'm not climbing up all those bleachers. And it just brings back memories when I was in high school. I used to run down the bleachers, like on the steps. She goes, boop, 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 boop. Oh my gosh, those days are long gone. That's not going to happen for me. That's for sure. That is not going to happen anytime soon in my future. And then we came home. I had Jimmy John's for dinner, and then we watched Landman on Paramount, which we like, with Billy Bob Thornton, and Yellowstone, which I found very boring. Next week's the very last episode, but it's just not the same without Kevin Costner. And Beth is just too much of a bitch that, nobody would put up with her. They just wouldn't. She's just, and I don't find her, I mean, she's got a beautiful body. I'm not going to argue. I put my head on that body. I don't care. But I don't think she's all that pretty. I really don't. I mean, she's not ugly, but she's not pretty. She's just, to me, average looking, which is not bad. I'm not saying that's bad, but they make her out to be like some kind of a beauty queen that, everybody would, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. No, not so much. Not for me, at least. But I'm not saying, I know, I'm digging a hole here. Grab me, and pull me out of this hole before I can dig any deeper, because I'm really digging a deep hole here. Anyway, I thought I was all caught up on my wrapping, and now that I did my shopping, I'm supposed to be wrapping, and I'm looking at all my gifts just piled up over there that need to be wrapped, and I'm just too tired. I'm just all wrapped up in let me see if we can show you my blanket. My blanket that I got from my subscriber a long time ago. It's my favorite blanket. Favorite blanket. And just kind of chillaxing. Tomorrow, I have my thyroid appointment. And at 12 o'clock, and Jim has a pulmonary. I couldn't think of the word yesterday. Mine is an endo thyroid doctor. And Jim's is a pulmonary. I know that much. And then I'm probably going to have pork chops for dinner tomorrow. I think I'm going to take some pork chops out of the freezer. We'll have that for dinner tomorrow night. And yeah, that's about it. My legs don't hurt me as much today, so I don't know. I know, like, a lot of you have said that afterwards they had to have stents put in their hearts. That's my worry, that it's something with my heart. But, like I have on my watch, not that you can see, it's all covered up. Like, you can keep track of your heart rate and all that stuff. And my heart seems to be beating fine. I don't seem to have trouble breathing. I don't have trouble. I'm not, like, out of breath when I walk. It's just, I'm hoping it's not my knees. Because when I got my knees replaced back in 2007, the doctor had said, well, we're going to hope for 20 years. He says, but we're planning on 15 having them replaced again. And back when I was 57, which I was surprised I got a doctor that would do it when I was that young, and I was really overweight. I was really lucky. But I was bone on bone, and I was in so much pain. It was very difficult for me. And I think he saw that. So he did do the surgery, but he said, because it was more or less they were just, it wasn't like new, but it was kind of new that people were doing knee replacements. And when I had my knee replacement, I was in the hospital a week. They had me doing everything. Now you have that in the morning and you go home that night. So, I mean, they've come a long way. But when I got them, when I was 57 and they said 15 years, I thought, oh, that's 72. Man, that's nothing. I got a long time. I didn't realize that once you hit 50, every year goes by 3 years at a time. It seems like it's a year. On the calendar, it says a year, but your body says, we jumped ahead 3 years. It goes by that fast. So I just, I'm hoping it's not my knees. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't want it to be my heart either. So I really just think it's my weight. I really do just believe it's my weight. But anyway. So like I said, we got that to do tomorrow. Wednesday, I don't have any plans. And then Thursday, Sebastian's got another game. And Thursday night, my cousin Paul and Kathy will be here from Duluth. And then Friday, my cousin Lynn and Dale and Sarah will be here from Toronto. And Saturday is our Christmas party. So I've got a full week ahead of me. And then I think on Sunday, we've got to do I don't know when it's going to come. One of the collabs is for a breakfast meal, a holiday breakfast meal or something. And so, I found a recipe that I'm going to use for that. So we'll have that. I don't know if we're going to have that on Saturday or Sunday, but one of the 2 days. I don't think that's for next week. I know that Wednesday is a 30-minute meal. And Thursday is make an ornament. And Saturday is my cookies. Yeah. So you got 3 extra videos coming from me. So hopefully you're not getting sick of me yet. Ho, 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 and all that good stuff. All right, let's talk again tomorrow. We're not doing really well. Well, we'll see.
No, not yet.